it was made very clear to me that it is very different for a female to cut weight than males. And as a male, I've talked about cutting weight before with some of the other guys, and shame on me for making it sound so easy. How
disgrace.
Yeah, forgive me. But tell us, what is the traveling like? What is the rituals before weigh-ins, after weigh-ins, leading up to your fights?
Yeah. Basically, so like same as the men training camp wise, like obviously women we're just built smaller, compositions are different. Training wise, I still eat. And a full camp is usually 8 to 10 weeks long. So a full training camp, I don't try not to cut that much weight usually, but my last fight, I had a nasty weight cut. It wasn't fun. But you got to do what you got to do. So I eat super, super clean, just strict protein, veggies, simple carbs, stuff like that. Closer to weigh-in week and fight days, it just gets a little more strict. We try not to, especially as females, just to cut literally your food down. Like I think a lot of people, especially men and wrestlers, I know plenty of wrestlers, I grew up around them, they cut weight in the most unhealthy ways possible. So like people just starve themselves. And
I was going to say, what's the healthier way to cut weight?
So like you want to at least try to get down as low as you can without depriving yourself. So for females, if you starve yourself and dehydrate yourself, like our body, our hormones and everything, you're thrown off, and they could be thrown off for a long time. So you don't want that to happen. So for me, especially because I started so young, like we really push, my parents at least push not to cut weight for kids. If you're a kid cutting weight, it stunts, growth and just hormones and everything. You're still growing, so like stuff like that. But in the pros, it's a little more common for fighters to cut more weight. Females, because our bodies are smaller, so like a 10% body fat on me would be literally like nothing. On a man, that's it's a normal athlete probably. You're pretty lean, yeah.
20% is normal.
20%, yeah. 25%, yeah. I'm just bulking here. But the weight cuts get a lot harder for females. We have less mass to lose, basically. And men hold twice as amount as water. So, like, they always say, like, oh, just cut your water out. Like, well, and a man who's fighting at 200 pounds can sweat 15 pounds easy in a couple hours, probably. Me, to lose 10 pounds takes an entire training camp. It takes me 10 weeks to do that. Wow. Just because... Again, I'm smaller. Like I fight at usually 125, and I walk around 135, 140 if I'm taking my time and maybe have some off season. But I try to keep it super lean. But I'm already pretty lean as a female. Like I walk around. My last camp, I was a 15% body fat, which is lean for a girl. They say like you don't want to go below like 14%. Then you start losing periods and hormones. Like that's another thing. Yeah. So it's a whole other thing. But like again. Not to be gross, guys. Periods are normal. But like, yeah, we have girls have periods, and then same thing. Your weight goes up, your weight fluctuates. Like people freak out, they forget about that. So that's another thing to be considered. But it's just different. It's harder for girls to cut weight in general, no matter what. Men can cut maybe 20, 25 pounds. I know plenty of men who've done 30, 40 pounds in a training camp. It's insane. That's not fun. I don't know why you want to do that. But like for a female, maybe. You'll see some like MMA, it's a little more common for females to cut 15, 20 pounds, but like that's already a lot. That's a lot for a female.
Especially when it's down at the 135 level.
Yeah, you have like the Amanda Nunes's who are fighting at 135 but walk around like 160 probably. Like those are big girls. I'm not that big. So I can only cut maybe 15 pounds like tops. It's like it's a lot.
And you said
for
you
me.
went up weight